Hey, hey, hey. Got some static experiments. Pulling electrons off a rubber band spinning, going into the inside part of this capacitor, coming out of the inside part to this capacitor. Basically, we doubled our capacitance storage. We're collecting electrons. And we'll come over here and we'll see what kind of charge we got built up. Get that away from this iron. So inside here we got bismuth there. I made a bismuth disc. It's a piece of bismuth. That's a copper braided going across. It's connected on that side and not on this side. It's just barely near it. I got some fur in there. I got some mica, plastic, and wood chips. Let's go ahead and charge up the bottom of, well, let's go ahead and charge up this bismuth. Let's watch everything start moving. So you can see the materials in there are moving. You can see the mica stand up on its own. There's the mica. Now the mica is disappearing. Back in the background, you can see that fur piece of mica in front of it. So now I got this disconnected from it. So I charged those plates basically. Now let's take the outside plate. Now come up. And now you can see there's things going on. That's from the outside plate touching the bismuth. Now we're going to go to the inside plate. And we're going to touch the bismuth, and you can see that there's a definitely I'm lowering it and then going up. There's definitely a lot of static happening. And this is all just collecting electrons. So a couple things I want to go over real quick is now I'm showing you guys the collection and the concentration of these this energy here, this negatively charged energy, and it's being stored, concentrated, right? We talked about that, and that's that. Now what do you do with it? Well, I'm going to show you a couple different videos, and one is, what do we do so far different? Here we stepped it up. So basically we have a lot more static buildup in this jar because this jar is on the end of this creation. So you got there, goes up, comes down to here, and this is all one wire, guys. And what you have here on one wire, you got a real big static buildup. So the plan would be to start using some resistors, and we want to step it down, and we want to get it into another capacitor, step it down, step it down, step it down in different capacitors and resistance, and then we're going to stop right there, and then we'll look at other circuitry we could add, inductance. We want to run a what? LED? What do we want to run? We want to run an electric motor. If you figure we have, say here, 100,000 volts, And say by stepping it down, we get to 1 watt. And we do the math, we're looking at 100,000 volts. We want to get 1 amp. So we want to get it down to 1,000 volts. And well, one amp equals 1 volt times 1 amp will be 1 watt. So you got 1 watt of power. So we're going to step it down, whatever the numbers are, to accomplish that. And then from there, we can change it and run a motor or run things that need 1 watt. Then we